One of the very few days I remember as a little kid is the attacks on 9/11. It was a day that I was too young to realize the impact that it would end up having on millions of people and a whole nation. I first heard the news over the intercom by a principal. I was so confused why it was such a big news and why she was shooken up when the attacks happened all the way in New York City. We immediately turned on the TV, and after a while, all of us kids thought it was boring. I kept thinking to myself, I don't know why we care so much about this if it didn't happen in Nebraska. When you're a kid, you never know how big of an impact something's going to have in your life, and the importance of September 11th had not kicked in for me. We were only in the fourth grade and at the age of 9, and after watching the TV for a while and hearing about the Pentagon getting hit on next, and wondering what else might happen to our nation. I remember joking around with other students in the class that I wish I could have shot down the plane and aiming it at it like a gun with my ruler. After school, I started understanding the situation a lot better. I came home to watch the news with my parents and saw the aftermath of the towers falling. I remember looking at all the rubble and watching the firefighters searching for bodies that were trapped underneath, and kept thinking to myself, I wonder if anyone's still alive. After a while, you end up hearing stories about young kids at school or in daycares, and their teacher or their parents were in the towers, and it started clicking better for you. Almost 13 years later, I have a better understanding of that tragic day. As you read more about the passengers on the plane, making phone calls to their loved ones, or the people in the towers that had no choice but to jump, the 9/11 attacks become surreal to you. As a kid, it becomes a memorable day because you see the emotions that everyone around you have towards the incident, but you don't truly understand why it's so important to them. I almost wish I was older when it took place, so I could have been more aware of what happened on that day. Thank you.